Vamos a ver ahora sí qué pedo. Vamos a iniciar el episodio número 2. Hijos de Arkham. Cuando Bruce descubre ciertos aspectos del legado de la familia Wayne y Batman intensifica la lucha contra el crimen y la corrupción en Gotham. El que hasta ahora era un viejo amigo pasa a convertirse en adversario. Hablarán del pingüino de Cobblepot. Entonces no lo sabemos. Vamos a ver qué entonces. Vamos a ver qué trance. Mira, mini resumen, güey. Buenas, ¿qué onda, Nefer? ¿Cómo andas?
Make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale,
Güey, de hecho, este vato se quería
and
lugar a mi
reporter for the
Vicky.
Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Bueno, te pregunté,
Don't you know
pedazo
not
de
to corner a
mierda.
wild animal? It's dangerous.
Bien, perdón. Me siento de la verga, pero pues aquí andamos echándole ganas.
Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
Claro que sí, bro. Catwoman desde siempre intentando ligarme. Güey, aunque se me hace muy pendejo que el vato venga con esto así, se pudo haber maquillado o alguna otra mamada para quitarse eso.
Falcone's calling card.
Porque solo son 3 líneas, ni siquiera se nota tanto.
The
güey.
chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty!
¿Cómo así? Pues sí, así pasa, Nefer.
It's the
¿Y
way.
quién desaparecemos?
Well,
Te reirías mucho si te dijera que...
are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Al chill. Ahora sí. Esta serie de juegos varía en la historias, personalidad, tu estilo de juego, puro pedo. Vamos a ver qué rollo. A ver, al cine. Ajá. Andamos comediantes. A ver, dime. No. Luego te cuento. O bueno. No, sí, luego te cuento. Creo que el Hugo y Darian ya saben. Entonces cualquier cosa. Porque no lo puedo comentar aquí, estoy para la serie de YouTube. Que al mismo tiempo es para Twitch. Estaría bien pinche ¿cómo se dice?
The news was upsetting,
Estaría bien pinche raro.
both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
En busca de soledad.
More allegations about his ties to
Estábamos
the
en el...
underworld.
¿Cómo se llama, güey?
This isn't
En
going
el
your
callejón
way.
donde mataron a nuestros padres.
It's also public and messy.
Están destrozando mi familia.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that.
Okay.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires.
No
Bruce.
mames,
You
en
can't
serio.
amass that kind of wealth
Wow.
without making certain moral compromises. It's
Okay.
just not possible.
Entonces,
That kind of money taints you.
mantuviste
You
sus...
kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Oh. Otra vez
Bill
cruza los
greased the
brazos.
wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in.
Chinga tu madre, Alfred, me hubieras dicho.
I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed.
Ah, se me ibas a
And
dejar,
you
pinche
were
Alfred.
all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
No. Seguimos siendo familia. Pues sí, ni modo que el
How
día...
could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the
Joe Chill.
audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Pues cuidado, habría tenido enemigos. Yo creo que habría
If
tenido
my
enemigos.
father
güey.
was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want
No
to
mames,
face.
güey, me voy a meter peyote para acordarme de estas cosas.
Maybe
Va a
there was
estar muy
some
bueno. güey.
detail I overlooked.
Güey, es neta que te vas a poner a ver, güey. Pasó hace un chingo, vato. No creo que hayan otras cosas, la verdad.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Le volvería a meter en la cárcel,
I
obvio.
take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Muerto acuchillado. El Bruce, güey. Me da un chingo de
He
risa.
just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Puedo verlo como un criminal.
I can't picture him as a criminal, not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Acuchillado. Acuchillado. Sí, sí, sí. A huevo que sí. Así fue.
I love that movie.
Perro, ¿se
So
acuerda este del
nostalgic, I
cine,
feel.
güey?
How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
No mames.
I never
Así,
knew that.
cabrón.
She was always so good to me.
Así chiflado lo tenía en el pinche Bruce, güey.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Ya bien traumado, mi compadre.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Sí, güey. Este es el pinche propósito de por qué estamos haciendo toda esta mamada.
Stay back. Take whatever you want. Nothing personal. Just business. He told me you had
Just
it coming.
business.
Don't have to do this. Don't Falcone. He's making.
Falcone, güey. ¡Holo! Tiene el mero ojo a la verga. Yeah.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh shit. Vamos a ir a entrar en modo Batman a partirle unas cuantas costillas al hijo de su pinche madre. Gracias a Dios tenemos 256 huesos, creo. Entonces, pues no sé. ¿Cuántos se pueden romper? ¿Eran 256 o 300 bipelos, güey? Ni me acuerdo.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
No chinga.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Y te lo
Get that
agradezco.
out, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but
Vamos a contarle la verdad.
Falcone put a hit on my
Con
parents.
206. Chinga, casi. 156 la cagué por 50.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I
Esos
appreciate
50 los
you
tengo
opening
yo
up to me.
adicionales, la verdad. No los quería
Just
decir.
try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but
Uy,
must
está
be nice to
lloviendo,
have a
güey, tengo miedo
DA
que se vaya
in
la
your
luz.
pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
One hand washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it works?
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
What he means is, we'll repay the favor in kind.
I'm gonna call you on that.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
Tú
He's not
fuiste la que
getting
me
out
disparó,
there.
¿va, piruja?
Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
¿Qué hace aquí, sargento?
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
A mí me da miedo. Batman es un modelo a seguir.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Claro. ¿Quién más lo va a hacer?
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
A ver, vamos a hablar con el pendejete de Falcone. Uy, episodio 2. Una manera de entrar al episodio, la verdad. Hola. Hijos de Arkham. Uy, ahí hay una jeringa.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Qué putiza le di, güey.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
No tienen
Just
muy
like
buen
every
aspecto.
other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right.
Claro, porque es
Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Vamos a ir al grano, güey.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
Pues tienen una placa,
You
güey.
and me.
¿Quieres ver la placa de mi barrio?
Family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now.
Pendejo.
Tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city.
Hill, güey, no mames.
Still do.
Chato viejo, igual que este vato.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Chinga, dame respuestas primero, puñetas. Deja de hablar y pégale, ya sé, ya sé. Hacerle sufrir o aliviar su dolor. Claro que lo voy a hacer sufrir, no mames.
I'm not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer.
No creí que ibas a hacer eso.
Of course. You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you? What
No soy
kind
un
of son
asesino.
did he make?
I am no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark.
Yep.
He loved you, you know.
No.
He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know.
Ay, perro.
Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Hasta que
Till
te
you
la
hired an
chingaste.
assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit?
Pues a huevo, hermano, pues
Sure,
por eso
I
estoy
would
aquí.
put Joe Chill from time to time.
Ah, mira.
Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those
¿Te
you call
imaginas que haya
friends.
sido Cobblepot?
Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
¿Qué pedo?
The bastard had to die.
¿Qué pedo que trae en la boca, güey?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor!
Güey, siempre
No
matan
one
a
gets in or
Falcón,
out.
güey, así, güey.
Go! Go!
Verga. Pinche sargenta, güey. ¿Cómo se llamaba? René Cantú. No, no, del chino, no sé.
We are in deep shit.
¿Tú crees, hermano? ¿Tú crees?
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This
Le
close. we
pegaron
were
por
this
silenciarlo.
close.
Algo no andaba bien con ella.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense.
¿Qué, güey?
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can.
¿Qué
Issue is
chingados estás
convincing we have the
proponiendo,
shooter
güey?
in custody. Details are still coming in, and we're investigating.
Están jugando contigo, bro.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers.
Habla bien, pendejo.
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Uy, y las vamos a obtener.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Hola.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Sí, bien verga, güey. Capaz
I'm
está
looking into
despierta
it.
la
I'll need
chingada.
access to the back computer for anything I find.
Y dice, era mi computadora, güey.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Poison Ivy, ¿te imaginas? Es que se ve como que es de una
Still
droga,
visible
güey.
beneath her skin.
El
Fresh
cuellito.
injection site.
Marca de aguja.
That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
¿Qué pedo, pinchoto? ¿Cómo estás, güey? Gracias por tus 3 bits, perrillo.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
¿Vas a hablar otro en chino, güey? Creo que nunca has mandado mensaje.
Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Le disparó a alguien.
Everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
¿Tú crees?
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about
Gracias por tus
hurting
otros 3
thugs
bits,
like
Otto.
Falcone, but I would never
Cargándolo con una mano el pinche
betray the
abanico.
lieutenant. Everything is
Pedo,
so
pinche Atomic. Ya mejor vente un Warzone. Embe, güey. Acabo de formatear la compu y ya no tengo Warzone instalado. Si no
There's
se
an
lo hacía.
injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
¿Vio a alguien?
The reasons
A mí se me
why I
hace que es
should've-
Poison Ivy,
they
güey,
were
la
a
neta.
million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about
Revolution. Fue el pingüino, güey.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for
No
now.
tiene nada que ver lo que dijo
They'll
el
be
Let You
back.
Down con una máquina del
How
tiempo,
is
no
she?
vendría mal.
Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Encontré marcas de aguja.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Oh.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Me da un chingo de coraje como lo dice así en voz alta, güey. Aunque esté susurrado,
What are you
güey. Lo
doing
dice así de chile, güey.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
The press can't seem to leave me alone.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's your cologne. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
¿De dónde sacaste eso?
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Bueno, fue un sargento. Mira, te la voy a soplar. Porque al chile yo soy simpático de madres, güey.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya.
You didn't get this from me.
Yo nomás le voy dejando. Si me llega a traicionar, güey. Si me llega a traicionar. No sería la primera vez. Hija de la chingada. Ni modo. Pinche batimóvil, güey.
Either
Mitad
Cobblepot
Transformer,
drugged
mitad
Montoya
balón.
himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a
Porque
search.
están analizando. Ah,
I'll
el
run a
químico.
trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his
Y sí, güey.
chemicals.
Al chile.
Who guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded
Se
by
libró
police who
fácilmente.
were
Eso no es
ordered to protect
justicia.
him.
Eso no es
Murder at the
justicia.
hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three.
Ese soy yo,
I hope
bro.
he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Dijo que éramos familia.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Esta se ve más pinche psicodélica, güey.
With the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her
Pinche
act on her
madre.
base impulses.
Rólala. No, para andar iguales acá. Imagínate,
Both
güey, nomás de
compounds
aquí.
seemed
Tute y a la verga,
quick
güey.
to fall apart.
Como
Whoever
adrenalina.
processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging
Pueden
others to
formar un
fight them
ejército.
for you.
Considering
Saca.
the amount they stole
El
from
chile va.
Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Cobblepot. Me voy a poner el super traje, güey, otra vez. Perfecto, güey. Está muy padre esto de Bruce Wayne y todo el pedo, ¿no? Pero me encanta meter vergazos, güey. Bativergazos. A ver este. ¿Es el asilo Arkham, no? Este pedo. Uy. Esto está bien entretenido, güey. Uy. ¿Está por aquí? Por aquí. No, aquí. Uy. Pinche mugrero. Ah, es que le tenía que dar clic. Qué puñetas. No enfaden el pingüino, dice. Supongo que esto será aquí, ¿no? Ah, no. Uy. Engañado. ¿Dónde estará la mamada? Míralo. Y sus garras, va por Gatúbela, güey. Le acaba de robar a el pingüino, qué chingado. Hola. Ok, ya. Sería mucha mamada si estuviera en una esquina, güey. Ay, ay. Le di por accidente, espérate. Ahí está. Triangulado. Te dije que era la torre, güey. El pinche mamadas. Soy una verga. Yo soy detective también. En mis tardes libres. Ingeniero de día, mona china de noche. Detective en mediodía.
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Ahora sí se viene lo chido, perro. Si me dices que tengo que entrar como la vez pasada, te la compro, güey. No mames.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Güey, se usó la torre de Falcone así por sus huevos, güey. O sea, la policía no interceptó a este pedo. Hola. Le sacó la chucha.
Where is he? I don't know. Please, name's Mate. You can help me.
Hola.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear
Eso
that,
es lo que
Roland?
diría Batman, bro.
That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat.
Vení.
Think he
Vení.
underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself.
No creo.
Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
Yo no mato, bro.
I know from personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go.
Oh, ¿sí lo
How's
soltó?
about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
¿Qué es lo que quieres de Bruce Wayne?
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing, I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Mamadísimo Batman, güey, el chile por el todo.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal, she didn't make good on it.
Ah, fue ella.
So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still
Bueno,
got my
vamos a arreglar dos
Catwoman job to
pájaros de
deal
un
with.
tiro, ¿no? Aquí.
What's her name again?
Selena.
Yes, oh,
Arreglar porque
beautiful
matar
name.
no. No matamos aquí. Vente, pinche gigantón de mierda. Uy. What? Tuvieron buenos los putazos. Shift A. Ah, ok. A veces se me olvida que Batman simplemente es un humano común y corriente, güey. A la verga, cómo corrió tanto, güey.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Thank you, Alfred.